Hello, hello, how are you? Bruno da Gama here, Brazilian health nut. Have you ever felt angry at your partner? Like when she does something that's pissing you off, that you just think it's wrong, or it's something like, damn, I would not do this ever. Or just like, why do you keep doing this when I actually already told you to do this way? Have you ever felt this way? Let me tell you something here. Me and my girlfriend, we have been living now together for almost 1 year, and we do pretty well together. We've been learning a lot how to interact with each other when you're living in the same place. Pretty much 24 hours home because I'm home all the time. She is at home most of the time together, so we are in touch a lot. And for the most part, she does pretty well, I do pretty well together. But there is just like these two things that pisses me off all the time. I mean, I should say it used to piss me off all the time. She would go to the kitchen, and she still does that. She would go there, she goes to the kitchen, and she just keeps the cabinets of the counters open. Like she picks up the spices, she picks up the foods, whatever it is inside there, and then she just leaves it open. And I go to the kitchen and I see that, why is the door open? Like, why she can't just go ahead and just close the door? Like, what's the big deal about that, right? And I would tell her, wait, why don't you just close the door? And she was like, oh, I just forget it. And I was like, okay, so next time maybe you should close. And next day, the same thing happens. She would go to the kitchen, leave the door open, and I would come there and just like, get a little bit aggravated, just get a little bit angry with her. And another example of keeps happening as well is with the olive oil. So we have this bottle of olive oil, really nice, where we put in the salad, you put in the foods when you're having dinner, when you're having lunch, and then olive oil have to be treated pretty carefully, otherwise it goes bad. So which means that it can't be exposed to air, it can't be exposed to sun exposure, to heat. It has to be just treated very properly, which means that, for example, when you are having olive oil and you put in your salad, you should just go ahead and really close the cap really tight and put it back inside of the counter. And that's a different topic. I don't want to even teach you how to treat olive oil, but that's how you should be doing. And she uses the olive oil all the time, and then she just keeps the cap like off. It's not really tight. And I tell her, hey, can you please just close all the way through it? I'll just clean, it's important here. And she would not do it. The next day, the same thing, over and over again. And I was just getting angry with her until this day when I start to realize, you know what? Let me change here the way I'm thinking. Let me change myself without asking her to change herself, to change her acts. I already told her what to do. Now, if she's not doing, let me actually change the way I'm perceiving it. So here is the lesson. Here is what I did. And maybe this can work for you with your wife, with your girlfriend, whoever is that you have a relationship with. I just start to be grateful for when she actually left the door open. I was just thinking, when she was leaving the door open, I would go to the kitchen and see the door open. I was just thinking to myself, I would close my eyes and just like, thank you for being here. That means that you are actually here. I was just like being and bringing that gratitude moments to my life, and just like, okay, this means that my girlfriend is still here. She is here. She's leaving the door open. That's all good. It's not a big deal. Nothing's gonna happen, right? So let me just be grateful for her because she's here. That's a sign now. When I see that door open, it just reminds me of, okay, my girlfriend is here. It's all good. She's alive. She's with me. The same way with the olive oil now, I just think about, I close myself, I close the door, I close the cap for the olive oil, and I think to myself, thank you. This means that she is here, is still with me. My girlfriend is here. I just try to bring that gratitude to my heart, to my soul, to my body, feeling like really grateful for having this amazing person with me. And this has been working amazingly, tremendously. And that's why I want to share this with you, because you can use the same strategy in your own life, with your girlfriend, with your wife. It's the same thing. When she pisses you off, what you do is you start to change the way you behave. You don't try to change her, because sometimes it doesn't work. What you do is you say thank you for whatever she's doing. And I know this sounds weird, might sound difficult to do, might sound even wrong, but let me tell you, this has changed the way I look at life, the way I change this relationship with her. Everything's getting better and better from this point on. And now I'm realizing why I used to feel this way, why I used to feel like aggravated by this, because, you know, I grew up in a family where my father, my own father, didn't treat my mom, quotation mark, the right way here. If he would see something like that, if he would see something that she was doing wrong, he would scream at her. He would say just like, do this, why are you doing this way? You should not do this, you should not do that. That's how we do it. Just fix next time, and just like, you know, aggravated. So I grew up in that environment. Therefore, now where I have my own family here with her, this is still inside of my subconscious level, because I saw that a lot growing up. So I thought that that's how we act, that's how we should be talking to the girl, that's how you should be talking to your wife, right? So for me, it's still there, but I've been, you know, growing a lot as a person, as a partner for herself, and just learning the best way to do relationships. Because the reality is that relationship is really important for all of us. This can break your life, this can make your life, but it also can break you. If you have bad relationship, if you are stuck in a relationship that you are just not happy with, if you have a girlfriend or a wife that you are just like very in a situation that you're not happy, it's going to be destroying your life no matter what. Because guess what? We human beings, we are made to be social. We are made to be in relationship. So you might as well grow as a person here, grow yourself and learn how to have better relationships. So this is just one quick tip here that you implement in your life, so that you can actually live this dad's on fire life, where you have it all, where you have health, where you have amazing relationships, where you have wealth, you have money, you have happiness, you have joy in your life, you have purpose, you have service, you have everything. And in order for you to achieve that, you have to grow yourself. You don't have to expect other people to grow. You grow yourself first, and then they come after you. However, one more point here that I have to say is, even though she is doing this, right, and I am grateful for her for doing this, for leaving the door open, let's put it this way, this gives me the sign that she is still here. However, I don't believe that every single thing that she or myself we do like, let's say this is wrong, right? Because this is not a big deal, but at the same time, it could be a big deal for other things. Leaving the door open is not a big deal. However, it's not right neither. So there is a place here to have a conversation, an open communication with your wife, with your girlfriend or whatever, and just explain to her, hey, this is happening a lot. Maybe we could try to change. Let's try a different strategy here. Why is this happening to you? Why is this happening every single day? Okay, so we can have a conversation. Be playful with that. You don't have to scream at her. You don't have to go and just like, hey, don't do this again. Why are you doing this? You know, all of that. Just like, be nice, be gentle, be open, be playful, just play with her. Hey, you know, I saw that again, you know, did you see what you just did again? Yeah, you just left the door open. Oh, that's all right, you know, just next time maybe you can fix it. So have a conversation at the same time, because I believe it's not like about just accepting completely and don't having conversations to grow the relationship, to grow you and herself together, right? That's what I believe. In order for us to achieve these amazing lives together, we have to have open conversations. Communication is very important, and we have to be open, don't take things personally, and just grow together as a team. Pointing the mistake, of course, but being playful about that as well, okay? And one of the secrets that Warren Buffett, the billionaire Warren Buffett, said about good relationships, especially with his wife, is this phrase that I will never forget, that I carry with me all the time. You know what it is? Lower your expectations. Lower your expectations with your wife, with your girlfriend. Don't expect her to do everything the way you want to do it. Just accept her, love her, have an amazing conversation with her about anything, be open, be humble, be honest with her and with yourself. That, my friend, is how we live the Dads on Fire life. Alright? So, if you want to know much more about how to develop this, how to create this amazing transformation in your body, in your health, in your relationship, in your life, by taking care of yourself, by developing yourself, going from this life that you're not really satisfied with, where you feel overwhelmed, you feel stuck, you feel like your life is going down the hill, it's just like you're not evolving anymore, your body doesn't look good, you don't have the energy, you feel heavy, you look in the mirror and you're just not happy. If that's you, I want to take you to the next level. I want you to be part of the Dads on Fire life, okay? So all you have to do is just click the link into the description of this video or in the podcast, whatever you're watching or listening to this, or just go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com. That's where you can register for free for the 5-day free health challenge where I'm going to be taking you from this powerless, overwhelmed, overburned, heavy life to having vitality, creating leadership, and celebrating life with your family, with your kids, with everybody around you. So just go to BrazilianHealthNuts.com and register totally for free. I will see you next time. And remember, take action so that you can become a dad on fire. I will see you soon. Have an amazing day, my friends. Bye.